Okay, so we are about to embark on a fast boat that goes from Jacó to Santa Teresa. It's actually from Playa Radura, where this video was filmed last year, 2023, but I'm speaking Portuguese in the video, so I'm doing a voiceover to explain to you. But at the same time, I wanted you to see how it goes. They pick you anywhere around Jacó, they take you to Playa Radura, you embark on the fast boat crosses the Nicoya Gulf, it drops in Montezuma, and from Montezuma they have a transfer, a taxi, whatever, to take you down to Santa Teresa. The whole thing from Jacó takes around 2 hours and costs $66, which is a great price. It doesn't take that long if you compare it to crossing over through Punta Arenas and taking a ferry boat, also crossing the Nicoya Gulf, but much further up. So you get on the corner of the peninsula, and then you have to drive the whole peninsula down to Santa Teresa. The whole thing from Jacó, if you go through the ferry on road, takes around 5 hours and a half, so 3 hours and a half more than this option. And the price, if you go on a transfer, I doubt that it's going to be cheaper. It's probably more expensive. I can see how an additional 3 hours and a half of driving won't add up to higher bill than $66. Anyway, that could make sense if you have your own car or if you know some public bus that goes and does all this, but I'm not sure that from Jacó there is such a public bus. I know there's transfers because I found them when I was searching on how to get there. But even if there are, they are gonna take at least these 5 hours and a half. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I think that this is the best option. The price is quite okay for what it is. As long as it's not raining, it was a very pleasant trip. It's 1 hour on the fast boat, and the additional other hour is spent on picking you up, embarking, and then dropping you off wherever you need to go. But if you're in San José, then you have a few other options because you won't be able to do this fast boat, right? Unless you come from San José to Jacó, but that it's an additional 2 hours. I don't think that's gonna play very well because you also have to pay your trip to Jacó, right? But there's other options. You can take a transfer directly from there. So if you search on the booking page for buses, if you put Juan Santa Maria International Airport, you're actually gonna see these kind of transfers. They go from the airport down to Santa Teresa and they cost around 150 euros. If you go through local buses, where you can save some money is by going from San José, even if you're in the airport, and then down to Cóbano, and from Cóbano catching the connection to Santa Teresa, because those you can do this with $20. That's significantly cheaper, and if you're budgeting more tightly, that might make sense. And if you are in San José, then you have another option, which is to catch a flight. It's also around 130 euros, and it flies to Cóbano Airport, and from there you do the same. You just catch the connection to Santa Teresa, Malpaís, or Carmen Beach. It's all the same thing more or less. That's it. But if you're anywhere near Jacó or even further down south as I was in Manuel Antonio, then I would advise you to take this one because it's the most effective and the price is okay and it doesn't take that long. So you save some time if you're on vacations and even if you're working. I mean, for me it's better to recoup 1 hour from these 3 hours and a half that you save and work that hour. I still have 2 hours and a half more in the location where I want to go to spend however I see fit. So yeah, that's it. Best way to get to Santa Teresa from Jacó for you.